Hey everyone, hello. As always, I hope this video finds you in good health and in good spirits. Today's video is all about words, simple sounds and letters that we use every day. But what if I told you that words are more than just communication tools? What if words are actually spells, vibrations that program our reality, influence our subconscious, and even shift energy around us? Let's explore the origins of this idea, look into real-world examples, and uncover how language works like magic. The phrase spelling itself comes from the Old English word spellian, which means to create or recite. In ancient times, a spell simply meant to speak words of intention. Over time, the word became associated with incantations, magic rituals, and the ability to shape reality through speech. In fact, cultures worldwide have recognized the power of the spoken word. The Egyptians believed that words carried Heka, divine creative power. To name something was to give it life and authority. And then in Hebrew mysticism, the Kabbalah teaches that the universe itself was spoken into existence through sacred words. And then in Hindu tradition, mantras are sounds and phrases believed to align the mind and spirit with higher vibrations. So the concept isn't new. Across history, words were treated as sacred tools of creation, literally magic. Words don't just describe reality, they define it. When you hear someone call you worthless or brilliant, it creates a vibration in your subconscious that shapes how you feel about yourself. That's why affirmations, prayers, and chants can be so powerful. They're repeated words, programming the mind like a computer. Think about the word curse. When someone curses you, what are they doing? They're sending harmful intent packaged in language. On the flip side, blessings are positive spells that uplift energy. This is why we say this is why we say casting a spell. Every time you write or speak, you're casting energy into the world. The subconscious mind absorbs language directly. Unlike the conscious mind, it doesn't filter or argue. It simply accepts repeated input as truth. That's why advertisers use slogans and jingles. And that's why political speeches repeat phrases until they sink in. If you constantly tell yourself, "I can't," your subconscious begins to create that reality. But if you shift your language, "I am capable, I am strong, I am aligned," your subconscious accepts these commands and begins to rewire your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This is where the true magic lies. Your words reprogram your inner world, and your inner world influences the outer one. Famed inventor Nikola Tesla once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." Words are vibrations. When you speak, your vocal cords generate frequency. And that frequency interacts with your body, the air, and even the people listening. Ever notice how some words feel heavy while others may feel uplifting? That's vibration at work. Experiments by Dr. Masaru Emoto showed that words written on containers of water could alter the crystalline structure when frozen. Phrases like love and gratitude created beautiful, balanced patterns, while negative words created chaotic ones. Since the body is mostly water, Imagine how words influence us at a cellular level. Let's look at some examples of language as magic. You have legal and political language. Think of legalese. Documents use complex spells of words that bind people to agreements. Words on paper literally change lives. And then music and lyrics. Songs are repeated chants. How many times have you had lyrics stuck in your head? They loop in your subconscious, shaping emotions. And also self-talk. Athletes use mantras like "I am unstoppable" to enhance performance. They aren't just pep talks, they're self-programming spells. And then also religious rituals. Prayers, hymns, and scripture recitations are all word rituals designed to align communities with spiritual power. So, are words magic spells? In a sense, yes. They carry vibration, influence the subconscious, and shape our reality. Every conversation, every affirmation, every insult, every promise, it's all spell casting. That's why it's so important to choose words consciously. Speak love and you project love. Speak fear and you feed fear. Your tongue is a wand. Your voice is an incantation. And your language creates the world around you. So, that's a little bit for today. That's all for today's video, rather. I hope you enjoyed the journey into the hidden words of the magic that we create when we speak. Remember, you're casting spells every day, so make sure they're the kind of spells you want to shape your reality. Until next time, keep your vibration high and your words intentional. All right, everyone, take care. Peace.